Good day. Welcome everybody to the Yaad And Aboard with K-Sweetness. I'm your host, K-Sweetness. Today, International Dancing Days. Makeup on yeah, dance up with makeup because it's the International Dancing Day. Yes. So, welcome everybody to Yaad And Aboard with K-Sweetness. Now this is a culture show. This is every Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 8 o'clock on the Jamaica side, you get there Jamaica due to all. 8 o'clock on the Jamaican side. Today, we have some really interesting guests, which I'm super excited to have here. But before we get into everything, I'm going to do a recap for last week. Let's say last week was a week, but it was a great week. Last week we have the lovely Alicia, Miss Alicia dance from Indonesia. She gave us some tea about Indonesia. Is like one of the biggest tourist attractions. Like most people visit Indonesia for relaxation. They think that when they talk about Indonesia, they probably think about it. Sometimes it's compared to the Philippines, but it's really not like the Philippines. But let's hold you to hold. She also tell us that little tooks or something. We can get life sentence, and that to me was interesting, and so on and so forth. Now today we have two lovely ladies. One is coming from the United States. One is in the United States. She's still in the United States, but she'll be representing her country. But before we get into that, they don't know say a yard and a bride, so we are touch yard. I don't know so the country did lock down left to hold it. Oh, the country did lock down, but the country opened up. And I don't know so carnival normally happening in the January part, up in the part there. Upper part there. But due to the fact that the country just opened up. They have decided to keep carnival in the middle of the year, which is going to be June. No, let me know some let me know. But since it's International Dancing Day, let me bring a little vibe. Let me know one favorite dance. I want to know some in here. I want to know that you guys are here. I want to know some in here. Nothing now going down, mister. So let me know that you guys are here. So let me know that you're here. What is your favorite dance? One favorite dance from Jamaica. One again. Let me tell you one favorite dance. I'm gonna say every time. Mimic. And Bang bing. Bang bing. You have to show me Ella. Like that. One favorite dance, in the meantime, between time, one favorite dance. Oh, this one again.
Hollywood, Kingston, Jamaica. You know I go do different. Dance, man. Everybody must dance, man.
International dance here.
Dancing, gotta say. Everybody know them dance. Run this country.
International dance day, international dance day. International dance day. I think that's Coco. Favorite dance. Yeah, other dance and Coco my favorite dance. Yeah. So let me touch certain things. So we don't know so we represent Yaad. People they here and them love we. Yeah. You know, say we there, yeah, today we want to talk about a little bit of, things that make we unique. Like, in America, you guys love coffee. And most of your coffee come from the Blue Mountain coffee. And that is what, that is where we come in. The Blue Mountain is found in Jamaica. Not only that, people love reggae music, like Bob Marley, right? And we are known for reggae and dancehall, right? Not only that, we are known for the talk. Everybody like how we love how we slang. And some of the slang them might have where people might love like some of the song like somebody said to you say yeah me bono no nos yeah me bono no nos you know say yeah me bono no nos yeah me baby yeah me say yeah me go well bono no nos in Jamaica the character in English means you're the love of my life, you're the love of my sweetheart. You know, I'm only going to have a cherry part, you know what I mean? Who on this spelling, can I tell you? Small up yourself. Small up yourself. Rock over. Small up yourself, man. Small up yourself means to make room. Where you do? You know the regular people ask where you do. What you doing? You know what I mean? What you doing? Regular, come on. This is the one of the most. Why in the world? You don't watch me writing. You apple something. Me say. What's up? Nobody me peace. Please, me I beg you, please. Don't bother me, please. Please, don't bother me right now. Right? Don't bother me right now. Where you deal with? Meaning say, what's up with you or what are you up to right now? You know what I mean? And I soon come. Mean I'll be there soon. Or where I say no, or where I say means what are you saying? Yeah? Those are some of the little common things we might hear. Some of the things that we're coming on. These are some of the things that we've improved in our show coming up. Not to waste anybody's time. No, this don't be lovely young lady. This lovely young lady coming up. No, she is a top streamer here on the app. I am privileged and I think I am lucky to capture her or to have her in here because she's a very busy person. She after I remind her that she's very busy. She's a top streamer. She is a mentor to a lot of people on here. She's one of the person that is mentoring people that are going for your top badge. You'll probably see her in the classes and so forth. She's a humble person. I think she represents two countries, but she's here representing Nigeria today. She's from two countries. She'll tell you more about it. But she's here to represent Nigeria today. She's probably going to tell you a little bit about it. I think it's complicated, but I'm not going to get into it. I'm going to let you hear from her. Miss Coco Ma, can you please request the bus? Let's bring you up. Yeah. Welcome.
Everybody free with the party. Y'all are touching me body. Everywhere ding dong, I know they must go play smash up, Everybody want the vibes, everybody feel good, pan a hole. Every time we touching at the club, everybody get a vibe, get a vibe. Just dance, everybody gets
Let me tell you, this is the best about she kind of know you go pattern with no all but she
Hi, Kay.
Hi, Coco. Welcome to this team. I'm very happy to have you here. Before we get into anything, let's introduce yourself to the crowd so that they can know who you are.
Hey, y'all. I'm Coco, Mom. I am African. I'm from Cameroon and Nigeria. I have been a streamer for 2 years. I've been a top badge for almost 1.5 years. And yeah, pretty much. I'm happy to be here.
We are happy to have you here. So you represent Cameroon and also Nigeria. We don't know if we can slide in with the piece of Cameroon and slide in with the piece of Nigeria. We don't know. But you've been on the app for quite a while. Yeah. But are you currently in any of these countries right now?
No, I reside in Georgia.
Right. Alright, so Coco, tell us a little bit about Nigeria. When we hear most people, you guys are very similar to us. Our accent kind of sounds similar to that. Our Nigerians kind of sound similar to us, so they kind of understand us. Take for instance, Oakland, but let's not go to that. But yeah. Tell us, just a little quick little something about Nigeria. Something that they'll get into.
Okay. So, Nigeria is in West Africa. That's like one of the only countries in West Africa. I said one of, I don't know my history, but one of the only countries in Africa that actually speaks English. And because of the fact that like West African countries, a lot of them speak French, so that's why like Nigeria stands out a lot because they speak English. And unfortunately, we're known for like the horrible things. Like, we're smart, right? So we use our smartness to our advantage. So that's why you probably will get like the phone calls from the scammers. Yeah, pretty much. We just use the smartness to our advantage. Actually, that's what it is.
Yes. Nigerians are very smart, and then we and them. That's why we get a lot. So when it comes to Nigeria, what are some of the best places to visit when you go to Nigeria?
So, the best places to visit would be like Lagos. That was before that was the capital of Nigeria. Now the capital is Abuja. So Yeah, so capitals like, I mean, states like Lagos and like Abuja and like Port Harcourt, those are like the beautiful places to visit. Even though, all of the states have their ghetto and their good parts of the state. It's a really nice country to visit, honestly.
Yes, and
Yes.
yes, and is it really true that Nigeria is like one of the richest country within Africa? Why is that?
Yeah.
Why is that?
One of the richest,
Or
because
is
oil. Say what?
is it the richest country in Africa, or is it one of?
For now, I would say, in my opinion, I don't know about Google. I would think it's like the richest country in Africa. And because the richest man in Africa comes from Nigeria. He's called Dangote. So yeah.
You know which one we can find him? We can abduct him and put him,
I wish.
ride him and get
I'm looking for Dangote too. Okay, like child. I need his attention real quick.
Yeah. And so what are some of the, like, in terms of, you guys have your own music? We know we have Afrobeats and so forth, but do you guys like have like different music outside of Afrobeats? Do you have a specific
We
music?
have like our traditional music, but we don't really. I don't know the names of it per se, but I would say yes. We have a lot of like different music with different names, but the most popular is Afrobeat. Like I believe that Nigeria started the word Afrobeat.
Nice. And we love, if you love Afrobeats, guys, type in the chat. Just give me an A in the chat. Just type an A in the chat if you like Afrobeats. And then if you're just joining us, welcome to Yaad And Aboard with K Sweetness. I'm your host. We do this every Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a culture show where we teach you the Jamaican culture language. But not only that, we meet with people from around the world, whether near or far. It don't matter where you are. We link with you, connect with you, and you come and educate this crowd and tell us a little something. And in the box, make sure y'all hitting her with the feed and check her out on Chillin'. We have the lovely Miss Coco, top streamer right here on time, which we're very proud to have her. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm proud to be here.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be here. I love cultural shows. Definitely.
Yes.
So this is awesome.
Thank you very much.
I love the Jamaican culture. Child, trust me. Like, especially when I was in New York. I used to live in New York, and a lot of people didn't understand, like, didn't know the difference between, like, the accents and stuff. They will always confuse me, like, oh, are you Jamaican? And I'm like, I wish. No.
Yeah, so you look like Patois, because me here you will talk Patois with such people, when you're miles from the sea, we don't know if them taking me or whatever, but we hear you talk Patois, so you look like Patois, you look like Patois.
I try, okay, I try.
Where you know in a Patois, you understand what we talk, so we even have to brush up.
I understand, but I can't speak it. Just like what they call in Nigeria pidgin, which is like broken English as well. I understand it, but I can't speak it because when I speak it, they laugh at me. So, I be trying though. I be trying.
Yeah, pidgin in Jamaica is bird. But we touch something. So. What are some of the foods? What are some of the foods that y'all enjoy having? Like, what are some of the foods that is unique to Nigeria?
We have a lot of, like, we're a country that loves to have like soup, like stews that we can eat, we use, and that's what a lot of people just think fufu is just like some extraordinary thing. Fufu is like rice, to be honest with you. Fufu is like an accompaniment that you can accompany your stew with. But of course, we can eat food for like every day. Thank you, like dumpling. Like it has no taste at all. So it's like you use it to eat your stew. Feel me? So yeah, pretty much we have a lot of like stews like okra. We have edika and kong. We have I know they're just some weird names, but yeah.
Oh my God, that's my next and so just like everywhere else, you guys eat with your hands, like the Fufus eat with your, is eating with your hands, same way. Yeah, them love finger food. If you're just joining us again, welcome to Yaad And Aboard with Kate Sweetness. I'm your host. In the box, we have the lovely Miss Coco. She's representing Nigeria right now. She's also from Cancun. We don't know if she can give up or something. So which one are you more strong on? Cancun or
Okay, I was born and raised in Cameroon. And my dad is Cameroonian, but my mom is Nigerian. So my mom made sure I knew a little more than a little bit of, her culture as well. So that's why I say I represent both, because I can't just say I'm Cameroonian. My mom would be like, no, you're not. You're Nigerian as well, baby. So, represent both.
She's royal. Yeah. So royal. Anybody want to she's the royal queen from Africa, representing for Cameroon and Nigeria, but she knows she's on the strong side right now. She's on the strong side. So, what are some of the most common jobs that you find in Nigeria?
I mean, other than our, our intelligence unit, the ones that, know how to make the fast money, which we call scammers. We don't call them scammers. We call them 419, actually. So 419 is what we call them. So when you hear somebody be like, he's a 419, that means he's a scammer. Yes, 419. But
419.
Yeah, 419. That's what we call them. So y'all beware, okay? So if y'all see somebody if you go to somebody live and they're like, oh nah, he a 419, you gotta stay away from him, boo. Stay away from the whole live. Just baptize the whole life with holy water, because one day they're gonna come for you. But honestly, I believe that we have a lot of, if you're not, because of the way we were raised by our parents, and we have to go to school, we end up being like either doctors, lawyers, engineers, or architects. So those are like the four things that most Nigerians, when you talk to them, you would know. It's either he's a doctor or he's a lawyer, or he's an engineer, or IT. IT is actually one of the biggest now in Nigeria. Hence the ones that don't, right? But hence the ones that don't actually scale, quote unquote.
Yeah.
But yeah, ITs are really good too.
Yeah, and there's a lot of good people on here from Nigeria. Sometimes we don't even, because you guys are really good. You guys that I know that are on here, we don't really have anything bad to say about you guys, because I have some really good friends from Nigeria that are on here, and I have nothing bad to say. Like, if you didn't even mention that, I wouldn't even remember that you guys are known for that. So it's not even so much important. Am I the one presenting degrees on my Oh yeah. Alright. So if I as a tourist come there, what are some of the places that you would recommend?
I would recommend going to Lagos. Like I said, Lagos is like where most of the artists come from. Like all the the Vitos and the Whiz Kids. Whiz Kid actually came from Lagos. Like, he started poor. He used to live in the poor part of Lagos, which is like Surulere. So you can hear him every time in his songs. He'll talk about Surulere and stuff like that, because that's where he came from, in Lagos. So the Vito was born with a silver spoon. He was, his father is a minister, so he was already rich. So he came from a rich background in Lagos as well. So the Wizkid came from the ground of, like, pretty much long money. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that information. So, we could go outside of the regular thing. What's coming up for Kokomo? Because we know that you're a top streamer. We know sometimes your burden would be because we text it from you, we always try to come ask you questions. Sometimes you and Miles probably get carried because the whole works. But what's coming up for Kokomo right now?
Well, I have a show at 11 every Friday that just literally talks about the different kinds of shows that we have on the platform. Just literally like spotlights the shows on the tag platform. So that's something that is would be beneficial to us all, because there's so many shows on the app, and a lot of people don't know about these shows. They want to look for the shows, but they don't know how to find the shows. So we are basically like just spotlighting different shows on the apps, and like making sure that you're aware of their time, and how the shows came to life and all that good stuff. So it's a pretty good show to come, sit and chill and listen to other people. Yep.
Nice.
That's exactly what I got going on right now. I mean, other than that, I'm just a regular streamer. You feel me? So
she's just a regular Douglas streamer, guys. And what are some of the things that you as an individual enjoy doing outside of streaming?
I love food. Yeah, I love to eat. Like, this 2020 has transformed me into a whole different person. I never knew I loved food like this. Like, food. I love to eat. So basically, I just be looking for restaurants, like different restaurants in like my area to like try, and I would like take videos and content create, like put it on social media and stuff like that, TikTok and all that good stuff. So that's exactly what I be doing. If I'm not streaming, I'm content creating.
Yes, she's content creating. No. If you're just joining, welcome everybody to Yaad And Aboard with Casey. We do this every Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a culture show where we bring Yaad to you. We teach you the Jamaican culture, the Jamaican language, but not only that, we link with people from anywhere them there. You know, the Ghana, the Caribbean, we'll find them out, bring them over, say, yo, link with them, we chat with them, we come over, you know, and right now, in the box, don't make me come for you in there. Right now in the box, we have the lovely Miss Coco representing Nigeria and Cameroon. Right? If I'm not wrong, right? Cameroon. Is it right? Right? If I'm not wrong, right? Cameroon. Now before you go, what are some of the tips that you can give us as a streamer? Being that, yes, you are a top streamer, and some of us don't really can go to, some of us can go to the top streamers, like how we can go to you guys. So as someone that we can relate to, what are some of the tips that you give us streamers that are not yet top streamers that aspire to be top streamers?
Definitely. One of my favorite tips is just be yourself. Your time will come whenever it is, whether it be 1 month from now or 1 year from now, if you keep doing what you're doing, they'll see you. They got you. Your time is gonna come, and that is so not true. You could definitely go. There's some top streamers that would love to help you. You could go to Top Shelf. If you ask Top Shelf a question, she'll answer. You feel me? If you ask Miles a question, he'll answer. There are a lot of top streamers that would love to help, but a lot of people, because of the fact that there are top streamers on here that actually, shy off from helping people. Everybody thinks that, everybody puts us in the same category, in the same box. But it doesn't hurt to ask, It's either going to be I'll answer or I won't answer. So if you go to a top streamer's live, ask a question, and see how they answer and see how you feel. Don't be forced to gift them for them to answer a question for you. That's just wrong. But yeah.
Right. I get it.
Be yourself.
Okay. Great.
Yeah.
Great. So again. So today being international dance.
Come catch this new dance. Everybody catch this new dance. Come catch this new dance. Everybody catch this new dance. Come catch this new dance. Everybody dancing in them. Everybody was a dancing in them. Dancing in them. Everybody was a dancing in them. Everybody start dancing in them.
No, we want to.
This person is African. You know a person is African when you see them on the dance floor and their song come on and their facial expression just changes. Africans dance with their face. When you see an African and they they start doing this, that's typical African right there. That's a move right there. A face, that's the move. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to say. That's the move right there. I'm dancing with my face. You feel me? So yeah.
Yeah. You guys got a trend right now. I forgot to put on that. The one leg on TikTok. But yeah, so where can we find you on social media? Where can we find you on social media?
Y'all can find me on Instagram at Coco_tag. And y'all can find me on TikTok at Coco Shade.
Great.
So, yeah.
We want to take time out. I'm sorry.
You said what?
We want to take the time out. Thank you so much for taking time out. We know you have a show coming up. Guys, check her out. It's the first of many to come. And tonight is the night. She'll be featuring more speeches, I think. And she told me that she'll be Right. So guys, my speeches and
Jamila Joy.
And Jamila Joy, the content creators on here. They are both featured ladies. So we want to thank you so much for coming. We appreciate you for taking the time out of your day to come here. Guys, make sure you hit her with the fave.
I'll chill in the comments with you guys sometime. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Coco Ma, for coming. We appreciate it. If you're just joining me, you know what I'm saying? If you're just joining me, make sure you hit Coco Ma with the fave. Make sure you fave all the gifters, my 1, 2, and 3 in the bubble right now. You know what I mean? Fave all the gifters, make up the red thing, make up all of the yellow thing. Right now, we're not going to see the police and guilty and calling everyone. Yeah. We're not like Smurf. We're not like Smurf. If you're in a blue, does it mean that you don't fix it? If you're just joining me, welcome to Yaad And Aboard with K-Sweetness. You know what I mean? We do this every night, every Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Jamaican time, 8 o'clock on the dot. You know what I mean? We teach the Jamaican culture. We chat patois in us, so we teach the patois, we tell about Jamaica. Look at something. Right now, you just saw in the box, you just saw Miss Coco representing Nigeria and Cameroon. But now, why? No! Coming to you from America, the land of Walker. we have the lovely Miss Titi Mama in the box. We're gonna sum that. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the Welcome Titi Ma to the box. Welcome Titi Ma. I am excited to have her in here. Guys, if you never know the story about Titi Ma right now, I'm looking for even about in here right now. In here, I know you love little culture, little something. Little things and maybe like the song that takes so long to play but yeah, Titi Mama is in the house.
Shots of the thing I feel well. One me I look from the object. If you want to look some yard, if you want to live with a friend, if you want to smoke some trace, not care what sounds I kiss tempted. If you want my own bar, say you are gonna mash up the club. Welcome everybody to Yaad And Aboard. Welcome everybody to Yaad And Aboard with K-Sweetness. This is a culture show. We teach Jamaican culture, we teach Jamaican language, but not only that. We link with different people from around the world to come and teach you about their culture, their language, what they're about. And in the box right now, make sure y'all are teaching her with a face. Is the lovely Miss Titi Ma, Wall Factor Boss, Lip Sync Boss. She doing a lot of things, Shaman. We're not going to tell that story. Titi Mama, go ahead, introduce yourself. Let them know what you're about. Yeah. Okay. Hi, y'all. I'm Titi Mama. I'm from Oakland, California. I've been on the app a year and a half, and I got 2 shows. 2. One is Wow Factor is featured, and the other is the lipstick battle, and we like to have a good time. Right. She love excitement. So Titi Mama, you representing America right now, but you've been here before. You visited us a couple times. You've been to Jamaica a couple times. You mentioned that you've been here a couple times. So that means that you love Jamaica. So tell me, what is it that you love about Jamaica so much that keeps you coming back to us? Well, actually, to be perfectly honest, you guys are very, very hospitable. Believe it or not, they are very hospitable. They really cater to you. When you get off the plane, it's like what you need, what you want. We got you. So they made me feel very welcome when I came. So that was a plus sign. Right. And what are some of the things that you enjoy when you came here? The food. the water, the food, the liquor, the food, the waterfall. I went to Dunn's River Falls. I like the waterfalls. I went on the rum tasting train. I like that. I also liked meeting some of the people from the actual island that was on the trail. They actually give you their addresses and stuff, and you can like send them stuff. So it was really cool.
And the food. We're not tell us this, you represent California. You represent California is known for Las Vegas. California is where Las Vegas is, right? It's where Las Vegas is, right? It's where Vegas is, right?
Las Vegas is in Nevada. Las Vegas is like the next state over to the west of California.
Oh. But you guys are like neighbors.
East. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And you guys, just like us, you guys mostly experience like sun. Like you always get, you're always in the warm temperature type of thing, right?
Well, in Oakland, California, no. In Oakland, California, it's northern. So it's more, we get sunshine, but it's not as warm as it is in Southern California.
Oh, see? I just learned that. And what are some of like what are some of the different type of ethnicity that you will find in California that you probably won't? What are the most common ethnicity, like different type of people? Let's use that. What are some of the type of people that you would find in California that you won't really find anywhere else? Use a big word.
Very artsy people, artistic, creative. Some of them might be off the Richter a little bit, but yeah, you gonna meet a lot of off the Richter people in California.
Yeah, and what makes California as a state? Isn't it sometimes doesn't it bug you sometimes that you are way behind most places? Like, it's good that you guys have longer day? I don't know how to say it, but doesn't it like sometimes doesn't it get a little bit ningy to know that you're not on track with everybody's time?
Well, as far as being on the West Coast versus the East Coast? Okay, so I never really, I grew up there my whole life, so I never really adjusted to the East Coast time. Like right now, since I've been on tag, I've adjusted to knowing the East Coast, but it didn't control my life. I still operate on the West Coast time. I like my sleep. Y'all get up too early. I'm sorry. I want to sleep later.
And what's the culture like in California compared to other states of America? Let's say America. What makes you guys different? What makes you guys different?
California, okay, first off, California is like a melting pot as well. We have different cultures from all over the world in California. And believe it or not, a lot of people, when they come to the U.S., a lot of them like to come to California. So we have a whole melting pot of a lot of different nationalities there. And we have Jamaicans, we have Nigerians, we have Asians, we have Hispanics. They from everywhere. Have people from Nicaragua and all. Everywhere. They're just from everywhere. They come from everywhere, and then they come to California because it's the dream. They they said California is the dream. So, the cost of living is way up there. They want to live like way up there, so they come to California.
Great. And
Great.
So what are some of like the foods that you like to eat when you want a specific type of food like in California? You guys got like food that is just you guys are known for that specific type of food?
No, we don't have a specific type of food. I eat the kind of food that I grew up on, and then I go out into different kinds of cuisines. But for the most part, I mean, I'm Creole, so we eat Southern food and Creole food. But when I go out in California, I mean, you got your seafood places. You can have Jamaican foods. It's all different types of food in California. You can eat anything.
All right, so you are a top streamer here on top. How long have you been on here?
A year and a half.
A year and a half? It feels like you've been here longer.
It's almost 2 years. We almost there. Let's not rush it.
And you are known for your featured show on here. But what are some of the things that you like to do outside of streaming?
Oh, I am an extreme crafter. I like to design things and make things with resin, HTV, and ATV. I also like to cook. I've been to culinary school. I've been to cosmetology school, bartending and cake decorating. So I do all those different types of things.
Okay. So as a streamer that you are like, even though you're not yet a top guy, you are considered on the app, right? You are known to a lot of people. What are some of the tips that you would give us that are not yet top streamers, that aspire to be top streamers, let's say people that are not yet featured on young people like young people like not yet featured, but we there, we on our way there. What are some of the tips that you would give?
First thing I would say,
Tajay, come make noodles for your brother for me, please.
it's gonna get you're gonna get stressed out. But the reward is so much bigger. And it's not just about diamonds. It's about impacting different people's lives. And when you get that feature and you see all the different people that you can impact, it's so rewarding. So I would say, just stick to it. Don't give up. Yeah, it's going to be hard, but hard work and dedication always shows a promising and good reward.
Yeah. Great. And what makes TT What makes you different? You're not. I'm not seeing the normal TT Mama say. I don't know where she is. If y'all know TT Mama, this is not the TT Mama I know. She's very I am excited, but she beats me to that. What makes TT Mama TT? What makes you do? I don't see you. I see another subtle
Today is a lot going on. In the next couple of days, is a lot going on. But TT Mama likes to be loud. I'm a loud person, and it makes me feel good to be loud. I think that it wakes people up. It wakes up that inside, the inside of you, your energy and all. Like when you shut off, and you come in my life, and I go, "Gay sweetness!" She be like, "No, that's what it is." I want to basically excite you and light some firecrackers up in you when you come in my life, because it's not about being sad. We all going through stuff on and off this app,
But my purpose on here was to bring some joy and some laughter, no matter how I do it. And if I have to be loud all day, that's what I'm going to do. So that's one thing I'm known for, is being extremely loud, animated, and I make a lot of faces.
If you're just joining us, welcome to Yaad And Aboard with It's a culture show where we teach you the Jamaican culture, the Jamaican language. We also link with people from around the world, whether near or far. We link with you, you bring me here. You teach us, you tell us what makes you, your neck of the hood, different from what we are used to. I'm in Jamaica, Titi Ma is in America, but she's not in the 52 states of America. She's in California, right? And she's moving. We don't know where she goes. We don't know where she goes, but she's not far from where she goes. Let's not going to say. Just round the corner. Roll on the corner, roll on the bank, not too far. So Titi Ma, how often do you stream? You just your show. You just got your featured button. You just got your featured button. That thing drove you crazy when you were so Titi Ma was so nervous. She was like a little child. How does it feel to make such an accomplishment, knowing that you worked so hard to get where you are? How does it feel?
It feels awesome, great. I cry. I thank the Lord. People don't realize that accomplishments on this app is still an accomplishment in your life. And this was an accomplishment in my life. One, I created something that actually somebody believed in. Okay? So they believed in me. And I had a concept. And they believed in me. And then the supporters also believed in me. Because they stuck it out. Do you know how many shows I had to do before I got that button? So, you know, when you're doing the trial of getting to a feature, you're getting feedback telling you, hey, you need to change this. Hey, don't say this. Hey, say this. And you're like, oh my God, I'm never gonna get it right. And then when you finally get that message, and I'm saying this to UK, when you get that message, you gonna lose your mind. Because I did. I was like, because it said, you are ready to be featured. I said, oh my God. And then they put you on ice again. I'm just gonna tell you, they put you on ice again. They put you on ice. You get excited, and they say, okay, now we need what you want your banner to look like, right? So you submit what you want your banner to look like, and you all excited. You're like, okay, I got my stuff in. Let's go, right? You're like, let's go. And then you wait weeks and weeks. Then I send a message. Hey, status check. Status check. Just forgot about me. Hello. And then they said, the banner was coming, like literally the response was the banner. 2 different copies. And I was like, it just got real. But when they send it, because you know, when you're designing, this is part of your baby. This is your baby. So you have an envision. And when you're trying to give somebody else that vision, and they're supposed to vision what you visioning on paper, sometimes they don't get it, but they got it. And that's what was so exciting. It's like, I explain this in words. Like, I want you to have neon colors. I want it to be bright. I want it to look like this. I want and I did all of that. And the 2 different things that came was spot on, that it was so hard to decide. So when I tell you, when you get to that point, you're going to lose it. It's very exciting. But when you get that purple button, like when it goes up, your first feature show, unreal. It's unreal. It's unreal. Like I literally had to keep from crying because I kept looking. I'm enjoying my show, but I'm also looking at how many people are engaging in the conversation. How many people are moving the comments? It's a totally different game when you have a feature show. I'm serious, and it messed me up for a minute. I'm like. But I'm happy. I just wish that we was moving like that before we was featured. I really did. I wish we was pushing the buttons and stuff and all of that before. But it's okay. We learned it. We all learned together.
Yes, thank you so much, Titi Mom. Again, welcome everybody to Yaad And Aboard. No, this is a culture show. We teach you the Jamaican culture, Jamaican language. But not only that, we link with different people from around the world. In the box, make sure y'all keep fame. We have the lovely Miss Titi Mom. Check out our shows. Lip sync battle every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And One Factor every Monday at 7 p.m. Standard Time. She's also my pet, so I know a little stuff. She's in my life. She's in my family. I am. So we do this every Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So Titi, tell us, where can we find you on social media? Where can we find you on time outside of the streaming part where you do your feature show? Where can we find you?
Okay. So, I'm on Instagram. I'm also on YouTube. I'm on TikTok, Snapchat, and Tag. You can find me on all of those, and all you have to do is go to the bottom of my profile and push any of those icons. And you can fave me there, and you can see the Wow Factor show on YouTube. You can see the Lip Sync show on YouTube. On Instagram, you can see snippets of the show. And if you'd like to be on any one of my shows, make sure you hit me up on Instagram, and we can get you out here.
Awesome. We want to thank you so much, Titi Mom, for taking the time out again. It's a schedule, guys. She's moving. And I'm lucky to have her.
That's why I had no wig on today. That's why I had no wig on today. Because I'm moving.
We wanna thank you so much, Titi Mama, for coming. We appreciate you taking the time out to come chill with us, hang with us. Again, we do this every Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check us out on Instagram. Follow me, guys. Click my name. Scroll to the bottom. Check out my Instagram. Check out my TikTok. Check out my YouTube. Yaad And Aboard on YouTube. But follow me on Instagram. I'm always there. Like, I'm literally always there. But not only that, guys. If you are someone you know, if you know someone, they don't necessarily have to be on this app. If you know someone that is from a different area, from a different country, that can bring some education to this app that we can learn from, link me on Instagram, and I definitely will. Thank you so much, Titi Ma, for coming. We love you. We appreciate you. You bring a lot of life to a lot of us, and you know what I mean. You have grown on me. I must say, you have grown on me, and I appreciate you. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
I appreciate you. You can drop them.
Bye, you guys. Thank you.
Again, we do this every Friday night. If you're just joining, I mean, it's at the end. But if you're just joining, welcome to Yaad And Aboard with KC. We do this every Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you wish to be a part of the show, reach out to me on Instagram. You don't necessarily have to be a part from a different country, a different continent, a different planet too. You can just be around the corner, but you can add something, add value to someone. So reach out to me if you would like to be a part of the show. We want to thank you so much, everybody, for joining. Yaad And Aboard with K Sweetness. I'm your host, K Sweetness.